Hi, welcome back to Agree to Disagree. Today's going to be a bit of a quicker round, but we will be arguing on what is the best Christmas movie. Alex is arguing on National Lampoon, and Talk is on the side of It's a Wonderful Life, so start wherever.
Alright, National Lampoon's is a great Christmas movie, but it's not number one. It's a Wonderful Life is number one because, first of all, Christmas it's a sacred thing. It's supposed to be about, like, sentimentality and family and all of that. And, like, National Lampoon's does get some of the family in there, but it's not a sentimental show at all. It's entirely just meant to be super silly. And that's fine, but it's not as good as A Wonderful Life. On top of that, besides all the great messages of It's a Wonderful Life and everything else that's great about it, even just from, like, critics' standpoint, it is the #1 Christmas movie on Rotten Tomatoes. It's the #1 Christmas movie on Entertainment Weekly. It's the #1 Christmas movie on Esquire magazine. All sorts of different things. They often put National Lampoon somewhere else in the top 10. Often it's 2 or 3. Sometimes it moves down a little more. But It's a Wonderful Life is almost consistently #1.
Okay, so you said that National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation didn't have any good messages in it, and I would disagree with you there. I think there are a lot of good messages. Without it, I think, yeah, exactly. It tells you, make sure that you cover your outlets. It tells you that maybe don't put nonstick spray on your sled when you're going down a hill, because that's terrible. That's just gonna, especially if you got a plate in your head, you don't want to risk anything. It tells you, I think that there are some great messages, and you said that there are family aspects, and I think that there are. I think it also, something that people don't see a lot of is, you see Clark, he stands up for himself throughout the film. He stands up to his boss, and because he's tired of taking all this crap, he's tired, he's deserved this pool, he's deserved, and what's he get in the pool for? To make his family happy, So I would say that the family aspect is there. I would say that you see Clark grow. I think that it's more relatable, and I think people enjoy it better as a Christmas movie because I think you can relate National Lampoons because you all have, the grandma who's not all there. You all have that crazy, relative that you're like, I don't want them to be here, but it's the holidays. I think It's a Wonderful Life's a great film. I'm not gonna, deny that. But I think that, I don't know what year it was made, but it is a little dated. I think that there are some times where I feel
Just because a film is old does not mean it's dated.
I know, but some of the for me especially, and I know even my mom, she finds it hard to latch onto that film. Just because it's a bit of a stretch.
One of the things you brought up was relatability. You said that Chevy Chase's character, are we still recording?
The battery's low.
Battery's low, okay. So you bring up the idea of relatability, and sure, but those characters are mostly just caricatures, whereas in It's a Wonderful Life, we've got the Jimmy Stewart character he is the everyman that rises up to, like, back up. All right, so again, as far as relatability, again, Jimmy Stewart's character is the most relatable of these characters. He is the selfless person doing all of this for his family, and he's willing to go to steps far greater than what Chevy Chase is. He's just basically going to have a breakdown and yell at his boss. Like, Jimmy Stewart's character was, like, honestly thinking that, as sad as it is, he was honestly, like, grappling with the idea of, is my family actually better off without me? And he's willing to separate himself from the situation, even though it's really dark, if he thinks it's better for his family. And of course the rest of that is bringing him back and showing that family is the most important thing. That is something that National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation does as well, but it does it at an okay level because it does it all with caricatures, whereas It's a Wonderful Life does it on a very real level.
Right, and my art.
So,
all right.
Well, we're running out of
Cut me
time.
off, that's fine.
That's why I'm letting you go with the first closing argument. I think Talken kind of wrapped it all up.
Alright, so what I'm going to say is, I don't think Rotten Tomatoes is the end-all, be-all. It's sad. It made Forrest Gump 12% for over 3 years. I don't think that's a good end-all, be-all. I think that's just one. It's a group of critics. It's a group of critics' personal opinion, and I think that the fact that a comedy Christmas movie can still have the tones of family, and I would argue that Chevy Chase is an everyman. He is a character, yes, but he still is the everyman. And I think that I think it has almost all of the It's a Wonderful Life tones, obviously not as in-depth, but the fact that a Christmas comedy can have all of those, plus the comedy aspect, makes it an overall better film.
All right, so with that, I think I've decided the winner. This was a close one, but I'm gonna have to give it to Talken. I will admit, you had some grade A BS going on there. You had me a little bit. I appreciated the the outlet covers. You know, those guys got a slight chuckle out of me.
Jimmy Stewart versus Chevy Chase is leading man, and you're gonna go with Chevy Chase.
In my defense, I had 5
I decided
minutes.
not to mention that part, but
I had 5 minutes to think of this
Yeah.
before it happened.
he's
so
a trooper.
I
He is
am.
a trooper.
I am.
But hey, you won Die Hard, so.
I did because it is better than.
It is not.
It is a Christmas movie.
It is.
Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been another great episode.
It is
Agree to Disagree. So yeah, I guess you'll just agree to disagree.
I guess we can say that.
Do we need to do our little handshake?
No,
we go.
it's tradition.
Let's agree that I'm right.